Hey everyone, welcome back to the No Niche. Every week we explore a brand new topic, and today we're facing one of the most powerful emotions we all experience: fear. From phobias and panic attacks to that rush when watching a horror movie, fear shapes our decisions every single day. But why does it feel so intense? Is it always bad for us? In this episode, we'll look at the science of fear, how it works in the brain, why we evolved it, and surprisingly useful ways we can manage it. By the end, you might understand your own fears a little better. Let's confront this topic together. Fear is a built-in survival system. When your brain detects danger, the amygdala sounds the alarm. This triggers the hypothalamus, which releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart races, breathing speeds up, and blood flows to your muscles, preparing you for fight, flight, or freeze. This response evolved to keep our ancestors alive from predators. Today, it still protects us, but it can also misfire with modern threats like public speaking or spiders. Understanding this biology is the first step to managing fear better. Fear and anxiety are related but different. Fear is a reaction to an immediate, real threat, like seeing a snake. Anxiety is worry about potential future threats that may or may not happen. Both activate similar brain pathways, but anxiety can become chronic and exhausting. Understanding this difference helps us respond better. Short-term fear can save our lives, while long-term anxiety often needs management through techniques like mindfulness or therapy. Both are normal, but learning when they become unhelpful is key to better mental health. We're biologically wired to fear certain things more than others. Evolution made us quick to fear snakes, spiders, heights, and loud noises because these pose real dangers to our ancestors. This is called prepared learning. We can also learn fears through observation or trauma. On the flip side, we're less naturally afraid of modern dangers like cars or sugar because they weren't threats during human evolution. Understanding these patterns helps explain why some fears feel irrational, but are actually ancient survival mechanisms. Fear isn't always the enemy. In the right amount, it sharpens focus, boosts performance, and helps us avoid real danger. It motivates us to prepare for challenges and can even lead to personal growth. Athletes and performers often use good fear, nerves to reach peak performance. The key is learning to manage fear so it works for us instead of against us. Understanding its benefits helps us stop seeing fear as purely negative and start using it as a helpful signal. Fear becomes a problem when it's too intense, lasts too long, or interferes with daily life. Phobias, panic disorder, and PTSD are examples where fear systems become overactive. Chronic anxiety can affect sleep, relationships, and health. The good news is that these conditions are highly treatable with therapy, medication when needed, and self-help strategies. Recognizing when fear has crossed from protective to problematic is an important step toward feeling better. The good news is we can manage fear effectively. Techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindfulness help calm the body's alarm system. Gradual exposure, facing fears in small, safe steps, is one of the most proven methods. Cognitive behavioral therapy helps reframe fearful thoughts. Exercise, good sleep, and social support also build resilience. The key is starting small and being consistent. Over time, these tools can turn overwhelming fear into manageable discomfort. In today's world, fear often gets triggered by things our ancestors never faced: news headlines, social media, financial stress, or public speaking. These modern fears can keep our stress systems on high alert. The constant stream of negative information can make us feel more fearful than necessary. Learning to consume media mindfully and focus on what we can control helps reduce unnecessary anxiety. Understanding this difference between ancient and modern threats is key to living calmer lives. Here are some surprising facts about fear. You can learn to fear something just by watching someone else react to it. Some fears are so strong they can be passed across generations in animals. Fear can actually improve memory for emotional events, and the same brain circuits involved in fear are also active when we feel excitement or thrill, which is why some people enjoy horror movies. Fear is far more complex and useful than we usually give it credit for. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. Building courage happens through small, repeated actions. Start with tiny steps outside your comfort zone and gradually increase the challenge. Each success rewires your brain to feel less fear next time. Self-compassion is important too. Beating yourself up only increases anxiety. Remember that everyone feels fear. The people we admire for their bravery usually feel it too. They just don't let it stop them. So that's the science of fear, a powerful survival tool that can sometimes get overactive in modern life. Understanding how it works gives us the power to manage it better. Thanks for learning with me on the No Niche. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what topic you want next week. Also, check out my other channel, Neurodivergent for Noobs, link in the description. Stay curious, be kind to yourself when you feel afraid, and remember that courage is possible even when fear is present. I'll see you in the next episode.